Hey everyone, and welcome back to another speed build video. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. We're so happy to have you here. And today we are just building this haunted house in Forgotten Hollow. I've never built in Forgotten Hollow at all, so I thought it would be really fun to do my first house here as a little haunted house with the new Paranormal Pack we got. I think it was about a month ago now, but I only played around with it for one video, so I thought, why not do another little haunted house and fully go with the entire pack here and really play around with the vampire and I think the spooky stuff as well, because that's not my style, so I don't usually use the items from those packs. So this one I really sorted out my, the build buy mode, and I just put it for those packs so I could really utilize them. But over the weekend, I usually just browse on Pinterest for different ideas and different styles of home that I want to build for my next video. So I was searching around and I actually saw this little mini house. I know I did that for my last video as well, but miniature houses are just really cute to me. And this guy made this entire one out of cardboard and I was just so stunned. So yeah, I just thought it would be a great idea for The Sims, and it gave me a lot of inspiration for this cute little haunted house here. But I don't even think I said where it was located. It's the Widowshild Townhome lot. It is a 30 by 20. I just thought because it has the misty background look and a bunch of rocks and stuff, it kind of went with the style of home that I was going to be placing on this lot. So yeah, that's why I chose this one. But more into the build here, I went ahead and put a bunch of columns up. I'm doing some green siding, and this house was a little bit odd to do because, as you can see, it has that exterior bump out and it has that mini third story, which is kind of like a fake attic space, but I actually utilized it and put a little art studio and sitting space up there, which I thought was really cute. It's right off the main bedroom, so she can kind of use that as like a hangout space. I put a telescope up there, and it's just kind of across from the middle of kind of this world's gathering spot. So I thought the telescope would be a cute little addition. But now I'm just going ahead and putting up all these windows and kind of trying to make it as close to the picture as possible. I kept referring to it, so if you see me just pause the screen for a sec, I'm probably just staring at my phone and trying to match the picture a little bit more here. But I had to change the porch up a little bit just to kind of match it a bit for the kind of circle stairs that I have going up both sides. And I just had to move the roof out just a little bit to kind of cover that circle roof. I can't stand using those circle roofs sometimes because blending the roof underneath is just so difficult for me, but I think it worked out pretty well in the end. Top one was super easy. You just plop it on top and it's done. But now I'm just doing some landscaping here. As you can see, I did some rough terrain paint because I was placing down these trees, but then I actually closed down my game, and because it just wasn't right, I couldn't find the right terrain that I needed. So I actually downloaded some mossy terrain. So you will see me put that down in just a moment here. I thought it turned out super cute. It's really light green and it just really went with the haunted theme. So I'm really happy how that turned out. And now I'm just placing down some additional bushes, and I do add a couple little mushrooms because I thought that would go with the style of the home and kind of like a witchy theme. So I kind of went throughout that with the house, like a witch type spellcaster. That kind of sim is what I kind of had in mind when I built this. So I kind of made the exterior match that personality as well. But yeah, I really love how this turned out. I even found a little matching box to put the flowers in for that little entryway point. I thought that was just super cute. And I love all these like dead pine trees and whatever type of trees they are. They're just so cute and they just really match. I just put the selected build and buy mode on and found vampires and spooky stuff and paranormal and all those. So I just added all those plants from those packs in. But here I am going with that moss, and I did find some actual rock terrain as well. So I added a bit more into there, switching out that flower box to one that kind of blended in with the area. And then I found these cute little mushroom boxes. So of course I had to put that at the front door. And the picture had a newspaper on the front porch and also a rocking chair with a little newspaper as well. So I thought that was a cute addition to put there. But now just moving on to the interior front hallway here, just thought it would be cute to utilize the space under the stairs and kind of put like your play stuff, like your keys, your different things like that, a little shoe rack, stuff like that, a coat rack there. I think I added a creepy doll, a couple of cobwebs, just to really fill up the space and just make it look more spooky. You probably saw that in the intro as well. I just really like how that came together. Love that area. And then I just moved right along to the living room space. I used a lot of the Paranormal Pack's objects for this room. They just went perfectly with what I was looking for. I went with a kind of a dark tone for this main level of the home, but added a few pops of color just so it wasn't black and black and black and black and then a few pops of white. Just wanted to add a few little color pieces. So just doing that, had to find that lamp that I love from the Paranormal Pack, so I actually had to search for that one. Found a cute little couple candles, and I actually line all the way underneath the little, oh, why can I never say this word? The bookshelf or the TV stand thing. Oh my gosh. But the TV stand, I actually line all underneath with a bunch of books, so I thought that came together really well. And then I just switched up this bookcase to the left side and then hung up all these little paintings. I thought they just were super cute. They're from the Paranormal and Vampire packs as well, so they just went really nice with the haunted house theme. And just a little candle holder there for a little bit more light before moving on to the kitchen / dining room space. I had originally thought to just do the 3 chairs and slide it up against the wall here, but then I do actually move them back and add that additional chair just because the room kind of looked like it had a bit of empty space once it was complete. So it does look a lot more full when it's finished, but I just went ahead with these cute little black cabinets, black stove, black fridge, added a bunch of shelving on top here, and just really cluttered up the space for somebody who's more witchy and that kind of style. I put a lot of hanging flowers and more potion-like items just to, again, go with this style and just make the room come together with the living room and front area space. I also used those exposed holes throughout the house and a bunch of cobwebs to kind of go with the creepy vibe and just resemble a haunted house a little bit more and just make it a little roughed in. But now I'm just adding a bit more clutter to the table. I added a little croissant there. I thought that was a cute addition. And then I bump it out and add that chair. And I think I add a little mushroom thing on the top. It's a mushroom planter with a bunch of flowers in it. I just thought it was super cute. Went with the vibe of the room. And then I found these cute little, I think they're called plum bob curtains. And they came with a bunch of different recolors. So I did use those. I will leave the link to my spooky build stuff in my description down below, so definitely download that if you would like a few more items to your game that all work and they won't corrupt your game. Trust me, I have them in mine and they work perfectly fine. So now I just moved up to the top landing of the stairs there. As you can see in the living room, I didn't have much space to add any computer stand or reading area really down there. I did add a little bookshelf down there, but I just went ahead and really filled up that space and just kind of made it a nice little reading area before moving on to, I guess this is a spare room, or if they had a child, if you wanted to add a small family to this home, this could be their room as well. I just cluttered it up as it was a spare room, put a mirror, a little reading area, of course, and just filled it with a bunch of books, a bunch of potions. I think I put a little ghost in here as well just to make it really cute and just flow with the rest of the house. This room was just kind of an extra room, so just kind of had fun playing around with that. It also has an adjoining door here for the bathroom. I didn't include the downstairs bathroom because it's literally a sink and a toilet and just cluttered up with a bunch of bathroom items. So this one was a little bit bigger. I thought I could include that one, but just finishing up this room here quick with a few books, a few little accents. I put a laptop on the bed there just to make it look more used. And I do add a mini carpet as well just to, again, fill up the space. I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. Do you guys ever get that when you film or do anything like that? You're just talking really, really fast and you just kind of get a head spin, like, oh my goodness, sorry. Just had to include that because that's a real experience. But now moving on to the bathroom space, I did a stand-up shower here with the toilet just next to the door to the main bedroom there, and added this little not double sink, the large vanity with the single sink, and just cluttered up the other side with a bunch of bathroom items. And this window actually had a little sill on it, so I was able to clutter up the windowsill as well, and it just looks super cute. Added a couple robes to the wall there, and I think I add a mirror just right above that little towel rack because obviously the window was covering the sink, and that's usually where I like to put my mirrors, but because the bathroom space was limited with the 2 doors on either side of that one wall, I could only fit that little toilet there, so I thought it came together really nice anyway. Very utilized and has a lot of access points, which is great for a main bathroom. And I also added a few cracks to the wall because I didn't want to add those huge holes because it's tile in this bathroom. So, going with a cracked vibe, I thought that was more realistic for this room and just made it look super adorable. Before moving on to the last rooms of the home here, I just went with a really colorful vibe because the rest of the house is kind of a black and white theme. I just thought the main bedroom of the house deserved a little bit of color and some personality for the sim that's going to be living here. I used the Paranormal Pack wallpaper, that cute little half moon shelf, and I went ahead with those curtains again that I was talking about earlier. I switched out these white ones on top with the paranormal ones because I thought they were just so much cuter and just kind of went with the vibe of the room a lot more than the white ones. I left a center white one because there isn't, of course, the centerpiece for those curtains. I really wish they included that when they were building the pack, but I'm just a builder. I'm not part of the Sims team, so I really have no say. But to finish off this room, I'm just adding a few pieces of clutter. I added another tranium there and just, throw a few books around to make it look really cluttered. Add a few string lights. I personally love these for a paranormal vibe. Just gives a little bit more personality to the room. I also add this little TV area. I thought it would be really cute if she was just chilling out in her room one day and just wanted to watch TV, or, there's a few pillows at the end of the bed if she wanted to lounge around. Thought that was just a cute little space with that little shelf underneath to add all the little TV essentials, a little stereo if she wanted to listen to music, before moving on to the upstairs attic space that's just to the right of her bed there. I added a little easel, a telescope, and a seating area. I thought that was just so cute for her just to get away from the haunted atmosphere of the home and just really have a space to chill out in. I thought that was just adorable, and it actually worked. I had my sim go up there, she painted a picture and came back down the ladder with no issues whatsoever. So I was very happy with how this space came together, but I'm gonna end the video here, you guys. Thank you so much for staying with me if you're still here. I really appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, or subscribe to my channel just to let me know that you liked the video as well. And as always, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.